Nazarov, and we are here on the PiterPy 4. It's an annual conference about Python in St. Petersburg, Russia. And this is Dev Talk crew. This is a series of talks between developers, between technical people. And here we have, well...
Hi, my name is Jussi Pakkanen, and I'm a Python and all sorts of things developer. And I work for a Finnish company called Rakettitiede, which is rocket science in English. And it's an interesting day to be in Russia on this day because it's the 70th anniversary of the Laika dog launch. So it's an interesting coincidence.
So may I ask, is this your first visit to Russia?
No, it's the second time.
Second time.
Yes.
And you were here on the conference or something?
No. So this was just a summer vacation.
Okay. So how do you like it? How do you like Russia or something?
St. Petersburg is a very nice city. Unfortunately, it's not summer now, but like in the summer, it's very beautiful. And like the Eremitage Museum is great.
And so this is your first conference in Russia,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
How does it feel? What do you think?
Well, it's pretty much the same as like in other countries. Things are working and there's lots of people and there's good discussions happening.
So is there maybe any major differences between how conference in Russia going or conference in Finland or Europe?
So the one thing which is different is that there's the simultaneous translation, and I went to one of the presentations that was in Russia, and there was the simultaneous interpretation into English, and like those guys are doing like incredible job, like just like on the fly translating very difficult technical things. I haven't seen that anywhere else. Basically the language of the conference, for example, in Finland, it is English, right? Usually yes. So if there are any like foreign people, which there usually are, then it's in English. If it's only Finnish people, then it's probably in Finnish.
Mm-hmm. Can you name what other conferences you were visiting? For example.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago there was the conference All Systems Go, which was in Berlin. It was all about the low level infrastructure in the Linux userland. So everything above the kernel, but below applications.
You already delivered a talk here.
Right.
What can you say about that?
Okay, so I had a presentation about Meson, which is the build system that I'm working on in both these conferences, and a few other ones as well. So the idea is that it's a project that's meant to be a build system. So you build like C and C++ and all these different languages, and then you install them. And basically it's a developer tool and installation tool. And when the project got started, we felt that there wasn't really a good solution for this. There are many different things and people are using different kinds of tools, but none of them were like really great. So like, well, maybe we could do something better with this.
Well, I personally very liked your talk very much.
Okay, it's good to hear. Well, thank you.
And you're a Python. You identify yourself as a Python developer, right? Is that correct? Mostly, or
so it depends. So I'm a consultant. So basically, I do pretty much everything. I've done like C# and some Java and C++ and all that stuff.
And you like all of them, or?
Well, I like some better than others. So I really like Python, and like it's my opinion that like every programming problem that you can solve with Python, you should solve with Python because it's really great. But then
that's the right attitude.
Yeah. But there are lots of cases where you just can't, like you need to do massive amounts of data or something like that, and then you do something else. Or you need to do games or real time or something like that. Then you do something else. But if you can use Python, use it.
So as a consultant, I can guess, as a consultant, you're using a lot of tools, trying a lot of new stuff, right?
Well, it depends. So it's mainly customer driven. So like customers need something happening, and then we go in there, and it's you don't see a lot of Haskell in companies and stuff like that. It's like Python, C++. These are the common things that are used, and that's what we do there. like shell scripting or managing deployments or something like that.
What would you, for example, recommend to learn, or any advice to a junior developer for young talents?
So if you don't have prior programming experience, then start with Python, because it's a really great way to get started. And if you do know Python but you don't know any other language, then do something that's a bit more low level, where you have to manage your own memory or something, like C++. Maybe not C, you can do that, but C++, maybe Rust, something like that. So, but the idea is that if you have a wide range of things that you know how to do, you're better off than if you just focused very narrowly on one thing. You should have like one of the strong language that you have, but the more you know, the wider base you have, the better off you are.
Yeah, I would agree with that, yes. Well, this is just the first day of the conference and even the first half of the first day. What are your expectations? What would you expect from PiterPy? What do you want to get there?
Well, so far I've been focusing on my own presentation, and like now I'm slowly starting to get into the conference group. But there are a bunch of interesting presentations. So there's Leonard Pottering, System D, is having a presentation at the Linux conference there. We're going to see that one. And then on Sunday we're going to be visiting the city and see all of the parades. And I've never seen St. Petersburg when it's snowing, and it's snowing right outside right now, so it's probably going to be interesting.
Yeah, you absolutely have to visit our after parties. We will show you the city. Well, I guess that's it. Thank you a lot for coming and for speaking at our Dev Talk. This is PiterPy.